Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Recruiter Talk with myself and Elizabeth here. I think this is episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6.
Episode. It's our show, so it's an episode. Our very popular show. But welcome back, everybody. So happy to have everyone here.
Yes, welcome. Hopefully you're still watching. I know we're 30 seconds in by now, so hopefully you're still watching. But today we want to do things a little bit differently. We want to bring kind of good news in this tough time to everyone with this Recruiter Talk episode. And what we want to talk about is people all over the world, are stepping up. They're giving back and helping out during these uncertain times. So we would just want to take a little bit of time and, talk about just what we can laugh at, celebrate, be inspired by. Which brings us to our very special guest today, Andy. Hi, Andy. Would you?
Hi, Liz. Hi, Mel. How are you guys?
Good.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do here at Hawkins Point.
Okay, well, thanks for having me too. I am your biggest fan, so hopefully I don't bring the ratings down here on you. But I am the Vice President of People Operations at Hawkins Point, and what that means, my job basically I have two areas of responsibility. One is to make sure our colleagues have all the support and resources and guidance they need to serve our clients effectively and make our clients successful. The other aspect of my job, which is equally important, is to make sure our colleagues have the support, guidance, and direction they need to grow professionally so they can achieve their personal career goals also. So I love the job, and I think it's kind of neat because it ties really directly to our mission statement too, which is to make great experiences for colleagues and clients. So I'm excited with the opportunity.
Love
Yeah,
it.
you're a man of many hats, that is for sure. And on top of that, we were discussing the other day something very special that you do within your community. Can you tell us what you do to give back?
Sure. Yeah. For the last several years, anyway, I've been helping run a food pantry in my town. It's a small operation, definitely, but we service 50 to 60 families a month. Probably about 3,000 bags of grocery a year. So it's it's great that we're there, and it's too bad we have to be there. And of course, it'd be great if nobody needed the service, but particularly with the new reality we're all facing, the demand has increased. So business has picked up for us, unfortunately. But one of the things that I think we're all experiencing now is having to adapt to this new environment. So just one of the things that we're doing while we're still continue to service these families and our neighbors on a monthly basis, we can't do it in the manner we used to do it. We used to be able to invite them into the pantry, which we run out of the basement of a church. But and it was very much a social environment too, which was nice. I mean, there's lots of handshakes and hugs and conversation and socializing and really getting to know our neighbors. And we can't do that anymore. But fortunately, I work with some smart people who've come up with this. We now have like a curbside drive-through makeshift service now too, where people are we're servicing the same people, and they're able to drive up in the parking lot to the pantry, and we come out masks, gloves, and they pop their trunk, we throw their groceries in, and so that they're getting what they need still, which is nice. But in some regards, it's sad that we're at least for this time being, we're not able to enjoy the company of each other also. So it's rewarding and it's fun. I definitely get at least as much out of it as I put into it, but it's been something that I've really been close to me for the last 10 years or so.
That's awesome. I love hearing that. I drove by a similar operation a week ago, and I was just, it's so I was so grateful for everyone that was able to, like someone like you that helps out and goes above and beyond, especially at a time right now where people need it the most. I think it's awesome. So thank you for doing that. It's awesome.
Oh, thank you. And what I do, it's nothing special. There are a lot of people out there, and I actually am impressed with how resilient people are. And just, I don't know, at least I'm thinking there's so many more positive things coming out than negative too. You just see a lot of people stepping up, helping, just being a little kinder and nicer to each other. And I think that's inspiring too. Just, people are acknowledging each other a little more than they had in the past, at least from what
Yeah.
From
I think so
6
too. Yeah. And you're right, though. It's hard to kind of stay positive in a world filled with negativity. But it's little things like that. And, on behalf of Hawkins Point, we want to take, time to recognize and give thanks to everybody stepping up, whether it is, being a doctor, being a nurse, being, a grocery store employee, being a delivery man or woman, providing a food service for people, whatever it may be. There is tons of positivity and stories going around. So I think just kind of taking a break and allowing people to hear these, is it's good once in a while.
Yeah, and it's nice that our company promotes it too. With
Mhm.
you have to talk about volunteer days
Yep.
that they sponsor. I know the company's making a donation in the name of our firm's family members that are first responders to COVID relief funds. So it's nice to work for an organization that takes giving back to the communities so seriously.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Me and Mel were talking about before all this happened, how we were with the volunteer day off. We wanted to walk some dogs for a shelter.
Yeah.
Obviously
dog
we can't do
people.
that now, but
Yeah.
once this is over, we're definitely going to take advantage of it. And
Mhm.
we want to be able to give back as well.
If you guys ever want to stock groceries on shelves in a basement pantry, you're you're always welcome to join me.
I would love to join you, Andy.
Uh,
A few other stories that Liz and I actually came across today. We were just looking up like positive things that were going on in today's world. So a few stories that we came across. Speaking of dogs, there was a animal control or like a MSPCA kind of animal vet where they had every single dog adopted in their
Oh,
facility.
that's
And
great.
there's a video of them. All the cages are empty. So I thought that was a good story to share.
No, that is. And one, I saw a story the other day. It was about a landlord who basically told all his tenants, "Don't worry about it right now. We'll figure it out later." Which, I mean, it's little things like that people are doing. That's really good. I love it.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
fun. There are I do hear of the funny little accomplishments and failures at work too. Somebody on a conference call recently was very proud of himself because it was the first day he didn't eat an entire sleeve of Oreos while sitting at home working. So it's finding those little things to celebrate too.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that
little things.
you need to play up.
Well, it looks
That is
like
so true.
we are at that time for
Yeah.
today. But Andy, we wanted to thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank
Yes.
you guys. Thank you for doing this too. I really think it's great. So and I appreciate being a part of it with you today.
Thank you. We appreciate you too. And remember, no matter how hard things get, there's always good going on in the world. So stay safe and stay well, everybody. Stay positive.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.